Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you grabbed a snack, stayed for a while, and click the subscribe button. I would love to have you. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So as you can tell by the title of the video, we're doing pretty much a full face of Glossier makeup. It just recently became available at Sephora, and I've honestly wanted to try Glossier makeup for quite some time. I did find a couple of items on sale at TJ Maxx, so I did pick those up, and I have dipped my toes into the brand, but I picked up more products and I want to try them out with you. So if you want to see what this makeup brand, this clean girl beauty makeup brand is all about, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, my lovelies, let's get started with applying makeup to my face. We are going out to eat today, so I do need to look a tiny bit presentable. All right, so Glossier is available at Sephora, which is great. I've been wanting to try Glossier. I want to say around probably 2019 was when I became aware of the brand. A lot of people were reviewing it just because I feel like it was an upcoming clean look or clean girl look brand, and there wasn't a lot of brands like that out there at the time. Now there are so many that have that whole clean girl, my skin but better, enhance my natural beauty kind of feel to the brand. So Glossier has definitely been on my radar. I just haven't really purchased anything because it's a hit or a miss when it comes to experiencing customer service, shipping, and all that from each brand. So I feel much safer purchasing from a bigger retailer like Sephora or Ulta when it comes to these brands. Usually I only have issues if one, it's during VIB sale, two, the weather. Other than that, I don't really have too many issues when I order from Ulta or Sephora. Okay, so I do own a couple of products that I found at TJ Maxx on discount, but I did want to try some more, and we're going to do that today. So we're going to start with this right here, which is the Perfecting Skin Tint for Dewy Sheer Coverage. It retails for $26 and there is 12 shades available. I definitely feel they need to work on the shade range. It's distributed pretty evenly, like as far as tones for each category, light, medium, or tan, and then deep. But I even though it's a skin tint, I don't think 12 is enough. I don't, but that's just my personal opinion. Okay, so this is what the component itself looks like. Very simple, like almost like a lotion. A lightweight skin tint with sheer coverage that evens out the look of skin tone, minimizes the appearance of pores, and leaves skin with a smooth, dewy finish. It leaves a radiant finish. It's light coverage. It's a liquid formula, cruelty-free. And on the box here it says, shake, then smooth over moisturized skin with fingertips. Blend upward and outward for sheer coverage and instant dewiness. Okay, so G8 is the shade I picked up, and the reason I picked up G8 is because it's described as a medium neutral. I have a neutral undertones, and I figured this would be the best match. Okay, so I have seen reviews on this brand, as I'm sure you have also, but I wanted to still do this video because I really do want to try it out. And like I've said, the brand has been on my radar for quite some time now. So I'm going to pour some onto my finger, and it's a very liquidy formula. As you can see, it's running down my finger. So yeah, it feels very liquidy. I have seen best way to apply it is with your finger. I don't like applying products with my finger, but we are going to try it with the finger and then the brush because I want to. Okay, so very sheer, kind of, and just sheerness wise is what I'm referring to, like the rose ink tint, kind of like that. But I do think this is a good shade for me, and it should work well during summer. Cut myself right there if you're wondering what that is. But it's actually applying very nicely with the finger. I did not think I was going to like it. It's like blending really nice into the skin. I'll let you know here in a minute what primers I used. Okay, so this side is the side that has nothing other than primers, and then this side is the side that has the skin tint. So I feel like the coverage is literally very light, like super light. I think it just evened out maybe like the small redness I have. I don't see too much of a difference between this side and this side. So I don't even think the coverage is like the rose ink. I think rose ink has just a tiny bit more coverage than this does. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Now we're going to do this side with a brush. So let me put some on my finger. I do think the shade is actually a really good shade. It feels so nice. It feels very smooth. I definitely feel like it smoothed out my skin. It almost makes it look like I have a smoothing filter on top of my skin on this side. Okay, so this is the Sonia G Jumbo brush. It's the mini from the travel set. And let's see if I can even get coverage, or if it takes it away completely with a brush. This is a natural hair brush. That's why I chose to use this, so that the product doesn't get super absorbed. Okay, so it's actually looking the same as the side that I used with my fingers, but maybe a tiny bit more coverage. But I'm not mad. Like, I don't feel like the brush is absorbing all of the product, which is good. I prefer to apply my products with a tool. I very rarely use my hands. Okay. I am liking the application with the brush better. I don't know why. I feel like I'm getting maybe a tiny bit more coverage. And just slightly, not like huge difference. Okay, so this is what the skin is looking like. I actually am really enjoying this, and I did put a tiny bit more and blended this side with the brush because I just feel like I'm enjoying the brush application more than the finger. And I think it's because this is a natural hair brush. But it did great both ways. I wouldn't even dare try it with a sponge. I feel it would absorb all of the product. Okay, real quick for the primers. I went in to my Wet n Wild primer serum. You already know I use this pretty much every time just to bring back moisture into my skin. I used the Denisa Exploring Balm Powder in my T-zone in the universal shade, and this Maybelline Master Prime primer. It's for blurring and redness perimeters of my face. Okay, so now we're going to jump into some concealer because they do have a concealer. This is the Stretch Concealer for Dewy Buildable Coverage. It comes in 12 different shades and it retails for $20. What shade did I pick up? G8. I'm pretty sure G8 is like light medium or something. Yeah, medium with neutral undertones. So here is what it looks like. It comes in a little pot. A flexible buildable concealer that blends seamlessly and visibly, covers everything from dark circles to blemishes to redness, leaving a glowing dewy finish. So it's a glowy product. So it leaves a medium coverage, has a radiant finish. Okay, so I feel like the aesthetics of the brand is very simple. Almost like skincare mixed with makeup, which you all know if you've been here for a while. I'm not huge on the whole skincare in my makeup. I prefer to separate my skincare from my makeup, but it is nice to have it in my makeup. Okay, so I have here a Sephora 57 brush. It's a concealer brush. I'm going to, let's watch it. Okay, feels creamy. Ooh, okay, it like blends right into my skin, so it's going to be a shade that's pretty much my skin tone, which is nice. So I did see some people apply it with their fingers, so let's try with my finger and then with a brush and see what I prefer. So I got some on my finger. Oh, it's very creamy. Very creamy. It feels like a thick moisturizer. It feels nice. It feels really nice. Okay, that literally blend it right into my skin. Like, can you even tell that I put anything on? You can't, but you could see that it did. Okay, pretty. And I actually am super happy with the shade I picked. I feel it's perfect, especially because of this dewy skin tint that's super sheer. This could provide some extra coverage in areas that I might need it. Because even though some people think I have perfect skin, sometimes I do need, you know, a little help. All right, now I'm going to jump into the brush. I'm gonna dip right into it, why not? So I dipped my brush right into the component. I'm doing pressing motions. Am I orange? Do I look orange? Okay. So this is a very dewy concealer. I am going to set it. I feel like I need to. I feel like if I don't set it, it's going to move around. Okay, but I'm enjoying the application with the brush as well. I actually feel like it's looking better applied with the brush than with the finger. Like, it's sinking better into my skin, which is nice. Okay, so I definitely prefer application with a brush more than my finger when it comes to the concealer. And I just checked the shelf life for the tint is 12 months, and this was made in Italia. And for the concealer, this only has a 6-month shelf life, and it was made in Canada. Okay, now we're going to jump into some bronzer. I did put just a tiny bit of contour, and I used the KKW Beauty Contour 1 stick, which unfortunately is no longer available. Okay, so the Solar Paint Luminous Gel Cream Bronzer, it retails for $20, and it is available in 4 different shades. This is an illuminating lightweight bronzer in a gel cream formula with a touch of luminosity from light reflecting pearls for a warm, sun-kissed summer glow. So radiant finish, light coverage. I actually found this at TJ Maxx for $7, and I have used this, and it's a tricky product. It dries down fairly quick, and dotting it or swiping it on your face, that is not the best application that I have found to work. Best application for me personally is I put some on the back of my hand, like so. I get the brush that I'm going to use, which is the BK Beauty 111. I dip the brush into the product, and then I apply it. And that is the best way I have found to apply this product and for me to be able to blend it nicely. This is just the best method I have found. Doesn't leave it streaky, doesn't dry down super quick. It's just, it literally blends like a dream this way. And I see the pearls that they're talking about when I do it this way on the back of my hand. It's like almost like a goldish kind of bronzy pearly glow. It's a very beautiful natural kind of product. Definitely don't expect this to be like super pigmented, bam in your face. It's a very natural kind of product. You need to like that kind of product in order to like this one. It does suck that there's a particular way that you need to use it, but the end result when I do it this way every time is just so pretty. It looks so natural. I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. Okay, one more face product, and then we're going to move on to the eyes. I did forget to inform you that I picked up the shade Flare in the Solar Paint Bronzer, which is actually the lightest shade. I should have picked up the second to lightest shade, which is Ray, and it's described as a medium warm bronze, which was available when I purchased this, but I wasn't sure how dark or how pigmented it was going to be, so I decided to play it safe and go for the lightest shade. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the blush. And this is the Cloud Paint Gel Cream Blush. It is available in 8 different shades and it retails for $20. I picked up the shade, what shade is this? Dawn, which is like the orangey shade. So this is described as a sheer, easy to use, buildable gel cream blush. It contains blurring pigments for natural, seamless, streak-free, dewy cheek color and a lift from within glow. So it's a natural finish, light coverage, and yeah, so let's get this open and put it on my cheeks. Okay, forgot to tell you, I'm like all over the place. I keep being all over the place. The Solar Paint Bronzer has a 6-month shelf life and it was made in Italia. So it sounds like because it's a clean beauty brand, the shelf life is going to probably be shorter than your normal makeup. So keep that in mind when shopping this brand. I did open the little tube and it leaked all over because we are at pretty high elevation. So it just, like, I have it all over me. And do you see that? It's like a orange shade, which I'm excited for. It looks pretty spring and summer appropriate. I have not powdered any of my face. So this is a BK Beauty 112 and we're going to see how this works. I might have to reapply after I powder. Okay, but that is actually blending out beautifully. Wow, so pretty. I'm loving this like tangerine orange color. Pretty. Okay, now let's try this. So I basically put it on the back of my hand and I blend it. Now I'm interested to try out a more subtle kind of shade. This is a very unique color. I don't have too many shades like these in my collection. This is a very pretty one. I feel like it's going to be perfect for summer. And even if I buy another shade, I could just mix this in with that. But it's a beautiful, beautiful orange. If you've been looking for an actual true orange blush, that's a cream one. This one's actually really nice. Okay, my lovelies. So I finally powdered. I went into the Makeup Forever HD Loose Powder for my concealer or the under eyes. And I went into the Dominique Cosmetics Translucent Setting Powder for the rest of my face. I also did touch up the blush just a tiny bit afterwards on top of powder and it worked great. So far this blush formula is actually impressing me quite a bit. I definitely will need to pick up another shade that I can mix with this orange or wear it on its own, but this orange is so pretty. It's like a true orange. So if that is not your vibe, you're not going to like this shade. It is Dawn is the name of the orange. Okay, so now we're going to jump into eyes and I have a palette here. This is the Monochrome's Essential Eyeshadow Trio palette. It retails for $22 and it's available in 6 different shades. It looks like its shade range is like your typical shades that you would find especially in those palettes for individuals who enjoy the more natural enhance my beauty kind of shades. So taupey, light mauvey purple, a light pink, a neutral brown, and like an olivey kind of green. And then this one that I have is like a warm copper brown kind of feel to it. Very pretty. $22 though. I did find this at TJ Maxx for $10, so I did not pay full price for it. A silky monochromatic eyeshadow trio of essential signature shades in 3 buildable talc-free finishes, matte, satin, and metallic. So 3 different finishes in this little palette. It is tin. The packaging is made out of tin. In the mirror, it says "You look good," which I thought was cute. And this is a refillable palette, so you can pull this out and refill it, which is nice. Tin is very hard to recycle, so the fact that these are refillable is excellent. I already have eye primer on. I used the NARS Eye Base in Light. So I'm going to speed through this because it's going to be like a very simple eye look. I mean, there's only 3 shades available, you know. Sigma E38. Breffer 01 brush. Okay, so here is the eye look. I need to put on some mascara. I did jump in to the Pat McGrath Velvet Liaison, which is the all matte palette. And I jumped into the all matte, the cream one for the inner corner. And then just a tiny bit of the darkest brown, just to put a tiny bit like right in the outer corner. Small amount. So let me go ahead and add mascara, put on a lip, and then I'll show you in front of my double doors here in natural lighting what it all looks like, and then we'll end this video of pretty much a full face of Glossier makeup. Okay, my lovelies, I am in front of my sliding doors just so you could see what this looks like in front of natural lighting. I think it looks really, really, really good. What do you think? So pretty. My skin but better. This orange blush is so pretty. I'm gonna need to pick up another shade. So pretty. Oh my goodness, love it. I love the way everything looks. The skin tint actually looks really good, and I feel like the concealer makes up for the skin tint being so sheer. Okay, I just wanted to show you real quick what the makeup looks like in front of natural lighting. So let's go ahead and talk real quick, and then I'll do the outro and we'll be done with this video. All right, my lovelies. So that concludes this almost full face of Glossier makeup, which is now available at Sephora. I don't know if it's an online thing only or if they're going to have a display at Sephora. If you've been to your local Sephora and you've seen the display, let us know down below. But I do think as of now, it's just online. Okay, so I feel like my makeup looks really, really, really good. I do feel like my skin looks really good. The tint did great once I set it down, which honestly I don't feel like I needed to set it down, but I did, and I think it looks really good. I don't know how this is going to go over like if you have very dry patches. I have a little bit of dryness up here, and I feel like it was accentuating it just a tiny bit. So if you have dry skin and you've tried Glossier, let me know if the skin tint works for you. We would all love to know. Also, if you've tried Glossier, let me know down below. What are your favorites? Because so far, everything I have tried, I'm like, wow, this is good. The only one that I'm kind of iffy about is the Solar Paint bronzer, and that's only because I have to use it a specific way or else it doesn't blend all that well. But they have so much more to offer. They have some lipsticks, they have I believe a mascara, some brow products, which I haven't tried. The cream eyeshadows that they have to offer, I have heard different things. Some people like them, some people don't. I feel like if you are not like a my skin but better natural kind of person, and I don't think you would like the cream eyeshadows, because I feel like most of them, it's more like just a wash of color, a wash of shimmer, not bam in your face like say the new Pat McGrath ones. Definitely not like that. I did see, I think, an eyeliner and the brow flick at TJ Maxx, but I don't do like the strokes, the hair like strokes on my eyebrows anymore, and I have so many eyeliners that I was good. I believe they also have a liquid liner. I don't know what people think about that. The skincare items, I have also heard great things about those. So I would definitely need to try them out. But I'm excited. I'm excited to keep dipping into this brand, and I'm excited to see what else they have in stores, because the vibe of this brand is definitely something I enjoy. I am a huge fan of a lot of my skin but better kind of makeup brands that are out there. So let me know. Let me know down below what you think. What are your thoughts? If you want to try it, have you tried it? Just let me know everything. Let's have a little conversation down below. Okay, my lovelies, I will have everything listed and linked down below in case you are interested. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. All the likes, all the comments, if you use my links, if you actually watch my videos all throughout. I appreciate you so much. It literally means the world to me. I enjoy this. I enjoy just putting on makeup, creating the videos, editing, everything that has to do with making a YouTube video. I enjoy it so much, and it honestly would not be possible without all of you. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Okay, well, with that being said, I would love it if you gave this video a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and you would definitely help me out in the algorithm of hopefully bringing some new and fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. Okay, my lovelies, I will see you on the next video. Bye.